What is up, my intergalactic friends? Welcome back here to another Infinite Galaxy content. Today we have this event called Warpath. Now, to look into the gameplay in here, what you can see is that killing enemy warship in this event will get points according to their levels. Now, you can see there are different level endpoints in here, depending on the spaceship levels, leadership as well, and how you're going to be able to get some points. So as you can see, both sides in the battle won't lose warships, which is amazing. Damaged ship will enter into the ad hoc repair ship. So that's going to go into this repair ship. So as you can see, I have extensive amount of repair to complete. Now, another thing that I want to discuss in here is that I've been having this issue with my warship. I've been slowly trying to really work on to, T7 of the destroyers, because that's the one that is a laser flagship that is going for Hades. So as you know, into T7 right here, it is going to be a laser, works really great with Hades. So I've been trying to pump as much as I can with that, but with the recent wars that we've had, I've lost extensive amount of ships. So right now I'm in the struggle of using mixed ships right now, and it hurts as I've been seeing some battles that I've been going through. It doesn't make sense, but I've been losing a lot because I've been using mixed warship. Another thing in this event is really nice because, first of all, you are not using any resources when you're trying to repair your warship. So when the event starts, every commander will get one free teleport item. So actually, when we collected this, we got two, which is really interesting. I thought I was only going to get one. The item can only be used during the event. I think I should have just done like maybe more than one or two. I don't know. During the event, spaceport target teleport cost will greatly be reduced. It's actually about 50% what I noticed, or at least close to 50%. So after the event is over, commanders will get corresponding ranking rewards. Is the rewards good? The rewards are pretty decent to get all of these. If you really want this crew, this Lieutenant Freeman is okay. He is not really something that I would really ever use because this is a ship needs repair limit bonus 15%. I probably would not use that for fighting because it will just compete with my crew that is going to buff my ships. Now, for the rewards, it's not bad. I mean, you get extensively a lot of crew training course. So if you win in the top ranks, you're going to get a lot of the XP to level up your crew. You also get some spaceport prestige. You also get some, really decent amount of resources. It's sad that they don't give out plasma. I think they should be giving out plasma in here. Now, what's the rule? All right, so ad hoc repair dock only appears when special events are unlocked. So which is this situation. Ad hoc repair dock doesn't have max capacity limit. That's nice because you can drain all your warship and put everything in here and you'll be fine. The only thing in here though, if you want to compete for the event, is that you need to repair. So one of my tips for you guys to do is you can click this cancel all right here in the bottom. You might not see it because I'm right here in the screen, but right in the bottom there's going to be called select all or cancel all. And what you can do is only repair certain amount of flagship one by one. One thing that I don't like about the game is that they don't have the help button for the flagships in here. So I need to delete these, these things. Like this thing cost with me. I still have some of the older flagships in here, warships that, me being lazy sometimes. And like also I don't have a lot of the flagships that I need anymore because I lost them in battles. I lost about like 3-4 million power recently because of all the battles that we've been going through. So this one you can like slowly repair. So if I'm like looking for my T7 destroyers, I can like repair bit by bit for an hour because I need that, and then just collect that later and have that for fighting capabilities later. So there's that into the event. So my advice and suggestions to you guys: don't do what I did. Using and being lazy sometimes. So when you go into the formation, and the system is really bad because when you set up your battle, like we get lazy sometimes, or we get like really rush into it, or when it goes to resupply, you just click and save like that, and you're fighting with a bunch of different tiers of ships. What I realized, this is really bad. All right, this is really bad what I'm doing right here. What you really need to focus on is whatever ship it is, like if it's a Hades, right, it's a laser ship, so you really do need to focus on your T7 destroyers, because this is going to be a laser. Or if you want to put some T8 cruiser to have some buffer on the back end, you can also do that. But really the benefit is having a T7 destroyers there to really maximize everything, because you're going to be maximizing your buff for the weapon and your weapons as well, because in here is going to affect with the fleet, which is going to be laser weapons as well. It's going to help us out. Now, if you guys have any suggestions on my playing style, I'm not a pro. I could be still, in the learning phase of this. There's still a lot to learn. There's some tricks to learn, but the basics of it really is understanding the setup for the warship, because having the perfect setup there would allow you to really dominate into the battle in here. So I wish there is a system into the game where I can delete these. I don't want to be accidentally sending these out because I just ran out. So I hope, actually what I'm going to do is next time that we go into battle, I'm just going to suicide these lower flagship, because we don't really need it, and it's just accumulating into to repair for us. And I've been repairing it. It's just costly. It's absolutely a waste of space for the repair center. So I'm never going to use these anymore. And maybe you might debate saying, hey, you can use this for farming, and you know what, I would rather not risk it anymore and just have to delete it. I wish there is a way for me to delete this. And also, by the way, did you guys know that you can actually change the name of your fleet in here? Like you can say hello, like this is going to be my hello fleet, and you can change it to hello fleet, which doesn't make sense. I mean, I guess, if you click number 1, it is what it is. It's number 1. It's fleet 1. But I guess there's just a little feature in here. Another thing that I want to suggest for the devs is just allowing us to have like a warship. What is this thing called? Allowing us to have a warship. By the way, I saved this guy and I lost the battle in the first place. Anyway, I wish there was a warship presets in here, or flagship preset. That would actually be dope if there's a flagship preset. Now let's take a look in here. We are individual ranking 4 now. We got pushed down. GMF, and then Leon in here. We got pushed down in here. If we continue to fight, I still have a good amount of let's take a look. 17 million now. So we lost a good amount of power there. So I still have about 4 million in here. In my repair center, I have about 1,000 in there, but that's fine. I really need to remove some of the lower tier, because I feel like it's affecting my performance in the battle in here. So there's a lot of stuff that can definitely be improved in my account. Lately been lazy about doing stuff in here, so I need to kind of improve on how I can optimize everything in here and start battling better. Also, one of the issue is I haven't really trained, and I've been banking up on it. That's why I don't have warships in here. So I've been banking up on my resources and as well as my speed ups, so that when the next round of the Galaxy Star, I'm gonna try to compete. So I'm just gonna keep banking on this. I'm not gonna train yet. After this Galaxy Star, I'm with all the experiences that I've gained, I'm kind of gonna have to utilize everything that I've learned so far, and I need to spam a lot of specific warship, because I haven't done that recently, and that's what costing me a lot of battle losses right now. I lost good amount of battles actually. So really understanding the warship that you're using is very important. So like I said, next Galaxy Star, I'm going to be powering up. I'm going to be speeding up extensively amount of specific flagship that's going to cater for my Hades and as well as for my Artemis. So with that being said, with the Artemis, I have, let's take a look. It's a kinetic. So I'm going to have some, kinetic frigates in there. I think we're in T8 now, so I can spam that as well. It's gonna suck because I'm gonna have to use a lot of like plasma as well, so it's gonna hurt us a little bit with the plasma, but that's part of the game. I'm trying to get into CC26 eventually. I need to work on to the exploration center, so I'm gonna do all this relatively soon. We got 2 days for that too. I didn't really prepare for this one, so I might just push for fleets in here for now. but I've been trying to like push as far as I can. But having a T8 is not bad actually. But I need to, really push on to everything in here with the command center, and push as high as I can with the tier, and then I can slowly hone in. That's a key word, honing in into the specific warship that I want. I didn't want to push a lot yet in here because I know in battles and stuff, and you're going to upgrade. There's no feature in Infinite Galaxy to where you can upgrade your warship, which unfortunately sucks, because I wish there's a feature where I can upgrade my T1 to T10 eventually if I need to, because that would help me, not waste anything in here. So with the current game mode, there's no feature for that. So it's a waste for me to spam so many T7 or so many T8, and then eventually it's just going to get replaced by a higher flagship or higher, tier of warship. I'm sorry. So there's that. That's my concern in here with the battles and with all the warship, with the mechanics of the game. So one thing I want to tell you guys in here, if you are buying the packs, going to daily special, this last one in here, this is very good. I already bought the 2 previous bundles for this. You get extensively great amount of shipbuilding speed ups in here. I really like it. And you get some what is it called, resources as well. You can count it. I didn't have time to count this right now, but I just know it's really good because you're getting all that speed up for warship. And what you can do with that is you can use it for your Galaxy Star event. So I'm gonna need that. So really, you're gonna be nice. I did notice one more good items in here, which is this repair. So if you're really looking into repair, this is not a bad bundle as well. You get really decent amount of resources as well. Again, there's no plasma. They kind of cheap us out on plasma, so maybe sticking into like tier 7 ships would be your suggestion in here. Another thing that I want to say is that absolutely my favorite bundle is buying this pack in here, which gives you a revitalizer for energy and core module and everything in here. You actually get plasma in here as well, which is one of my favorite bundle in the weekly special. So choose wisely what you're going to buy. One more tip that I want to give you guys, a suggestion: sometimes it's better to just let your flagship die. I know this is going to be like hard for players to understand, but this is a whale mentality. This is not great for free to play. Sometimes it's easier to let your warship die or warship get lost, and not repair them, because if you imagine this, repairing, you're using speed ups, right? You're buying the repair speed ups, you're accumulating it. Maybe once you run out of repair speed ups, you let them die, or you let them just get destroyed. Because if you imagine the concept of winning events, there is no events where you can win when you're just repairing your flagship or your warship. The only way you can win events is by making the warships. So if that makes sense to you, for a spender's perspective, you would rather want your warships to just die rather than repairing it, because if you repair your warship, you're spending resources into it that cannot be converted to win any event rewards. So it is, in my opinion, my suggestion is, if you are a extreme whale, it might be better for you to let your warship die than repairing them. In some cases, not every time, right? You will still want to repair them, but if you run out of repair, don't use your universal one. It's better for you to use your your universal speed ups into making new warships than repairing warships. So if you have this, where is the universal? It's actually in the beginning, I believe. Where is that? This is shipbuilding. There is the universal warship. Maybe I don't have universal warship. Oh, it's right here. The universal, anyways, is the beginning. So the universal warship, right? You don't want to use this for repair. You would rather want to use this for actual making warship instead, because you can win the top ranking rewards, in which you can win some flagships. So that's my opinion. Let me know what you guys think about that suggestion. Leave it down in the comment section below whether you like it or not. Again, this is not a free-to-play style. This is more of a spender approach. But besides that, this Warpath universe is very interesting. If you have some issue with some alliances, you can hash it out and have some fun and raid cities without any consequences. It's awesome. I think it's a very cool event that they have done. It's only for 1 day, and you get good amount of what's called like rewards in here and resources as well. And of course, in the total ranking, you are going to get some pretty decent amount of crew XP and as well as spaceport prestige. By the way, we do have a crew our recruit crews. I haven't done this yet. I've been hoarding. We're almost reaching 200k in here. So once we've reached 200k, we are going to summon 200k. I want to see what's the probability of us getting legendary crew on 200k opening. Anyway, intergalactic friends, thank you guys for watching. There's a lot of stuff for me to improve in here, and I know it. I noticed it, and I'm not perfect as well. I'm still like as well as learning with the team in here, and we need to teach as well on how we're making all these mistakes and learning and improving into the game. So if you guys have any suggestions or any tips, leave it down in the comment section below, because we want to learn from you guys as well, because having every mindset into the game is helping us to learn more and more about the game. I'm also I have a YouTube channel, Shinchi42, which is my main channel for Rise of Kingdoms. So my time here is limited as well in trying to learn everything in here, but I'm trying to do my best. But like I said, the main channel, I focused there as well. Rise of Kingdoms, we had some finished a KVK recently from there. So now I'm transitioning in here to learn more about the game in here as I'm teaching, making videos with you guys. So there's that. Hopefully you guys are more understanding, but I'm always going to be honest with you guys. If I make mistakes, I'm not going to hide it, because there are YouTubers that will hide their mistake and show that they're only glorifying, they're awesome and stuff. But I want to make this YouTube videos and make the mistakes as the process of it, and teach players and learn from my mistakes, so that you won't do the same mistakes that I have been doing. So that's very important. So anyway, my intergalactic friends, thank you guys for watching. I will see you again next time.